All right, I wanted to talk a little bit about depreciation with section 179. So you should already kind of understand regular depreciation. You need to know the depreciation tables that we're using, so print these out. They're either in Blackboard under instructor resources or they're in your textbook, but make sure you have these printed out. You will need them for the exam. They won't be provided with the exam, so print out the half-year convention tables, the mid-quarter convention tables, and also the property tables. You'll need all of those. Okay, so these are for regular depreciation, and I'm going to focus on section 179. The textbook talks about bonus depreciation, so you need to have an understanding about that. But on the exam, I'm not going to really talk too much about bonus depreciation. It's pretty self-explanatory, but section 179 causes some questions from time to time. So I'm going to go through an example when I ask, what's the maximum amount of depreciation allowed with this set of circumstances? If you've purchased $1,190,000 worth of office equipment and you purchased it on February 2018, what's the maximum amount of depreciation allowed, including section 179? That's the question, so let's go through it. There's a couple limitations you need to be mindful with section 179. You can have $2,500,000 worth of tangible personal property bought in the entire year. If you buy more than that, then your maximum amount of $1 million that you're allowed to immediately expense is reduced dollar for dollar, okay? So remember when I'm talking about tangible personal property is property you can move around. So that's equipment, furniture. It's not buildings and warehouses. This is tangible personal property. So you have to make sure you're separating that out from any real estate you're buying, from land or warehouses or that kind of thing. But so you need to memorize the $2.5 million tangible personal property limit, and then the maximum allowed expense is $1 million. So know those two figures. All right, so in my example, you purchased $1,190,000 worth of office equipment. So right off the bat, I'm able, because I didn't go over my personal property limit, I'm able to expense $1 million. So what's left over is $190,000. So I need to just depreciate that with regular depreciation. So I need to go to my tables. This is the only items I purchased, and I purchased it in February of 2018, I would be in the half-year convention. So I need to go to my half-year convention table, and I'm at 7-year property. So that's 14.29. So if I multiply that, I get 27,151. Regular depreciation. So what's the total depreciation allowed, including section 179? I got to make sure I add those two together. Everything I have section 179, and this one I was able to do the entire $1 million plus the regular depreciation. So $1,027,151.